What is up, homies? My name is Felix and I'm here back again with another video for you all today. So I've noticed recently that this Castaways song from the Backyardigans has been going kind of viral on TikTok or whatever. I used to watch the Backyardigans all the time when I was a youngster, when I was a wee little boy about yay high. So anyways, I figured it would be fun to take that Castaway song and sample it and make some type of hard trap beat or something out of it. So yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I've produced, my beat store, my Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so. And now we can get into this video. Alright, so here we are inside FL Studio. The first thing I'm going to do is right click the little sample and edit an audio editor. You can also press E, I think, or something to do that. And now we're just going to chop and slice this little thing up so we can actually use it. So I'm basically just going to take this first part right here with just the little instrumental. It's got a great little bossa nova groove to it. And then we're going to drag this part in to right here. And now we're going to go back into Edison and take the part where the singing is. The part where they're singing actually lasts a long time, so we're probably going to have that through like most of the verse. So for the most part, I think this beat is going to be pretty easy to make. The one thing that we have to make sure of, though, is to accommodate the chord changes, because right here in the little beginning part, it's just the same chord throughout, but you can hear in the singing portion that there's some more chord changes, like right around here.
Ahoy, we are castaways.
As you can hear, there's quite a few more chord changes in there, so we're going to have to accommodate for that with the bass and 808 or whatever. But the sample is actually really nice, and I like it quite a lot. Alright, so I gotta say right off the bat, after messing around with the timing a little bit, it is an absolute blessing that this sample matches up pretty perfectly, because as you can see right here, all I had to do was time stretch it a little bit, and it matches up literally directly to the end right here. And then this first part, all I needed to do was cut off 2 bars, and it doesn't really matter because those 2 bars are the same as the whole first part. So basically now we just need to add some fire drums onto here. So I think at least for the first part with just the instrumental, I want to have a little rim shot like this. And then I think I might change it to a harder snare once the singing part comes in. But for now, what I want to do is go through and play each sound on my drum pads, because I don't want these drums to be really stale or boring or anything. My fingers don't move that fast. I suck at that. Jesus. Okay, so basically I added a couple rolls in here to the hi-hat pattern, nothing too crazy, and then I also added this little open hat, and the whole drum pattern sounds like this now. So pretty much that's the first part of what I want to do done right here. So now what I'm going to do is start working on the little second part where they're singing, and with this, the only thing I'm really going to change is the 808, and probably add a couple more drum sounds. Alright, so I made the 808 pattern for the singing part, and I'm definitely going to change some things here and there as I go on. But for now, this part sounds like this.
Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy, we are castaways.
So what I also did was add a couple more snare sounds, so we have these all layered together. I'm probably going to change the hi-hats because I don't really know if I like these ones anymore. But also one thing I'm going to try to do is record some type of guitar solo lead type of thing over top of this, because I think that would sound really nice.
House, no car. Castaways, ahoy.
Okay, so I just finished recording the whole guitar part. It took me way longer than it should have. I spent like a lot of time making sure it was perfect and everything. So now what I have to do is go in and chop it and fit it to the tempo and everything, which is probably going to take a while. Alright, so I just finished fitting the guitar part to the tempo and everything. It sounds a lot better now. What I also did was pitch the sample down by 2 semitones, which means that I also brought the 808 down by 2 notes and the guitar part and just everything that needed it, because I don't really want to get copyrighted or anything for this video. So hopefully that doesn't happen or anything. But yeah, so at this point we're pretty much almost done. There's not a whole lot that we really can add to this beat because I don't want to make it too complicated. I just wanted it to be a nice little remix. I don't want to go crazy with, messing with the sample or anything like that. However, what I am going to do now is go in and mix the beat, which isn't going to be very hard. All we need to do is EQ out some of the high end and the low end with the sample, and then also probably add some effects. I'm gonna add some reverb, maybe some chorus or something to make the whole thing more ambient. And then with the guitar part, what I'm gonna do is go in and add a compressor. So we're gonna go to Fruity Compressor and then bring this down to about like 30-ish or something, and then bring the ratio up a little bit, and then I'm just gonna bring the gain up. And basically what this does is you can see on the sample that there's certain areas that are a lot louder and certain areas that are a lot quieter. What a compressor does is it just takes all these, you know, random peaks and stuff and just takes them and squashes them down a little bit so that's all pretty uniform. Unless you turn the settings up all the way, it's not gonna be like a complete rectangle. However, it is gonna bring back some of those really loud points and bring up some of those really quiet points. And then also, like always, I'm gonna EQ this. I'm gonna take out some of the lower end and some of the frequencies that we don't need in there. And then also add some reverb, of course. So really the only other thing that we have left to do is lay out the beat. And the way that I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna have the little instrumental part playing in the beginning like this, with a filter on it. And then just a simple two-step hi-hat pattern comes in here. And then I think right here what I'm gonna do is have a little tape stop kind of effect, and then everything drops in, and then I think I'll have this kind of play for a little bit here. And then I'm probably just gonna take the first part here, the little Castaways part, and bring it over here like this. And now from here it's pretty easy. All we really need to do is just copy this over maybe, and then copy this main part. And now honestly at this point we pretty much have our full song completed. There's not really a whole lot else that I wanna add to this. Really the only other thing I think I'll add is just some effects in between like the different sections of the beat to kind of transition from one section to another. But other than that, I would say that we're pretty much done here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. I know it was a short and sweet little video here, but when I saw that this song was all over TikTok, I knew I had to do a little something with it, a little remix type beat or something with it. So yeah, make sure you guys check out my Instagram and my SoundCloud down in the description below, along with the playlist of songs I've produced, my beat store, my Discord, all that stuff. Go check it out if you'd like to do so. And I will see you guys next time.
Feezo. Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy. We are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy. We are castaways. Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy. We are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy. We are castaways. Castaways, we are castaways. Ahoy there, ahoy. We are castaways. We're stuck where we are, with no house, no car. Castaways, ahoy. We are castaways.
For him you prefer. I know what you're here for, listen for. I know what you can't see, shouldn't read. It giving satisfaction that you crave. I'm only just a tool for how you don't need. I know you always